In the annals of finance, few figures have risen with such meteoric velocity, only to plummet into an abyss of hubris and deceit. Sam Bankman-Fried, or SBF, emerged not merely as a titan of crypto, but as a proclaimed savior, a mathematical prodigy poised to redefine the very architecture of global wealth. His empire, FTX, promised a new paradigm, a secure, efficient, and ultimately altruistic gateway to the decentralized future. From its gleaming towers in the Bahamas, it projected an image of boundless innovation, attracting billions from eager investors seduced by the allure of frictionless prosperity. SBF cultivated a public persona of disheveled brilliance, a benevolent disruptor whose primary motivation was effective altruism, pledging to donate the vast majority of his burgeoning fortune. This carefully constructed narrative, broadcast across global media, positioned him as a countercultural icon, a Robin Hood of the blockchain era. Yet, beneath the veneer of decentralized utopia and philanthropic grandstanding lay the age-old human desire for control, for a central authority, however fallible, to navigate the volatile seas of nascent technology. The promise of decentralization, ironically, often found its most fervent adherents in those seeking a new, trusted central figure. The edifice of FTX, however, was built not on the unshakable principles of blockchain, but on a precarious foundation of intercompany loans and undisclosed liabilities. Whispers began to circulate, not of technological breakthroughs, but of opaque financial maneuvers between FTX and its sister trading firm, Alameda Research. The whispers soon escalated into a roar, as a leaked balance sheet revealed Alameda's perilous reliance on FTX's native token, FTT, a token whose value was intrinsically linked to the very exchange it was meant to bolster. The illusion shattered, triggering a brutal run on the bank, a digital stampede for the exits. In a desperate, futile attempt to quell the burgeoning crisis, SBF took to social media, projecting a forced calm while the digital walls crumbled around him. His pronouncements, once seen as visionary, now rang hollow, exposing the fragility of a persona built on perceived invincibility rather than tangible solvency. The speed of the collapse was breathtaking. What began as a promise of decentralized liberation ended in a stark centralization of failure, leaving billions in investor funds vanished, and a global financial community reeling from the betrayal of trust. The gleaming towers now stood as monuments to a fallen empire, empty and silent. The aftermath was a somber tableau of shattered dreams and financial ruin. Countless individuals, from institutional behemoths to everyday savers, awoke to the harsh reality that their digital assets, once thought to be immutable and secure, had evaporated into the ether, victims of a colossal fraud. The spotlight shifted from the digital realm to the unforgiving halls of justice. The narrative of the benevolent genius dissolved under the weight of legal scrutiny, replaced by the grim procession of charges. Fraud, conspiracy, money laundering. The decentralized dream found its centralized reckoning in the solemnity of the courtroom. Stripped of his billionaire status and his carefully curated image, SBF appeared as a shell of his former self, his disheveled appearance now signifying not genius, but a profound fall from grace. The trial became a stark reminder that even in the most technologically advanced frontiers, human greed and ethical failings remain immutable constants. The collapse of FTX stands as a cautionary tale, a stark reminder that innovation, however revolutionary, must be underpinned by transparency, accountability, and genuine ethical leadership. The illusion of decentralized saviors, ultimately, is a dangerous fantasy. For true systemic integrity stems not from individual genius, but from robust, verifiable trust